Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of Fluffhammer. Today I've got a few new things to test out. We've got the Frisk wet pallet, which is I've made a few wet pallets before, just DIY ones at home. They've been quite useful, so decided to go ahead and purchase one as I'm going to be going ahead with these videos. And also picked up a Winsor & Newton Series 7 Kolinsky Sable. These have just been raved about, so just thought I'd have to give it a go and try it. So anyway, into today's video, I'm going to be using the new equipment I've purchased, and basically, yeah, we're going to be cracking on with the Custodes. Basically, I started off with a primer of Halford's Plastic Grey, and then went into the Citadel Retributor Armour spray. I really rate this actually. It's you need to be careful with the humidity and stuff, because it is one of those ones that can go really grainy, especially if you do it from too far away. You'll get too much of a build up, and it definitely will go grainy, so you do need to be careful when applying it. But as you can see, it's got great coverage all over. I've even built the base up and just done it, we'll just paint around it. But yeah, so anyway, into the first stage, which is going to be an all-over wash of Reichland Flesh Shade. I'm going to crack on with that, let that dry for maybe 30 minutes, and then I'll be back with you for stage 2. Cheers, see you in a bit. Okay, so we are back with Auric Armour Gold, size 12 brush. I think it's a Dalarowny. Yeah, there we are, Dalarowny, size 12, flat dry brush. And it's just going to go really lightly. Use some Auric Armour Gold. It needs a good shake up here. It's gone really separated, and it does that quite quickly. So just make sure and give it a shake well before each use. And yeah, just going to apply some straight to the kitchen towel and literally just scrub away with the brush. With the flat brushes, it's easier to just go forward and backwards. As you can see, I'm trying not to mangle it too much. Just forward and backwards and keep that nice flat edge. And as you can see, there's almost nothing's coming off here, but this will just highlight the edges of the armour, and I'm going to do a good coating all over it, and that will pick out the edge highlights really well for the next couple of stages. But also, this is going to be the heaviest of the dry brushes, because if you do this one too light, then when you do the next stage and the edge highlights, you will just lose this, obviously, if you only put a very small amount on. So I'm making sure and giving everything a good coating, even though the brush is pretty dry at this stage, still making sure that it's getting down actually, as you can see, it's still getting down a decent coating. But you're better to do 2 or 3 light stages rather than just going too heavy, because if you go too heavy with dry brush, you'll just get heavy brush marks all over it, and that'll ruin the effect, especially on metallics. So I'll crack on with that dry brush and I'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, so back again. Next up, we've got Liberator Gold. Absolutely cracking paint. This is big fan. It's gold, but silvery. It's fantastic for highlighting, especially straight from the GW paint range. So if you're going from Retributor Armour, Liberator is a brilliant paint. And again, this is going to be another dry brush, but as you can see, I'm not hitting it as hard this time, just wafting over the kind of high points and edges, trying to leave that Auric Armour Gold and a bit of the Retributor Gold as well. Just really just hitting the high points and the edges, not overworking it. Forward and backward motion just to get it smooth. And yeah, just going to crack on all over that. And then once this dry brush is down, we're then going to go into some speed metal from scale 75, Probably my favourite metallic colour. It's super bright silver, and it's also super high pigment load as well, so you just get such a crisp edge highlight from it. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm just kind of holding the model from the top, working around that Liberator Gold. You're starting to see now that we've got 3 or 4 layers of build up. Got real good definition on that armour from where the wash is. So anyway, I'm going to crack through this, and then, like as I said, I'm going to get out some speed metal and try out the new wet palette with some metallics. See you guys in a bit. Okay, so here we have it. The edge highlights are all complete, and then I have done them with speed metal, as I said, and then I've given it a wash of Reikland Flesh Shade with 2 parts Larmian Medium. So it's 2 Larmian to 1 Reikland Flesh Shade, all over wash, and as you can see, that's just given us such a lovely armour. So anyway, I'm going to crack on probably tomorrow and try and get the second part recorded up and finished off. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, please share, please subscribe, share it with your friends. I'll leave a link to Element Games down below, which will help me out. I can also then be able to do some giveaways and stuff. So yeah, great. Thanks a lot, everyone. See you all soon. Bye bye.